We got a ball in play. Singles on a line drive to the right fielder. Damn it. Come on. That's not what we want. And we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming to the plate. Ball in the dirt. Yeah, that was way in the dirt. In play out. Grounds out. A force out fielded by second baseman Leo Rivas. Nathan Lukes out at second. Vladimir Guerrero to first. 2 outs. 2 outs. Vlad's on first due to a force. Let's go. Let's get out of this inning. .96-mile-an-hour fastball. Fouled off. Another foul ball. Counts 0-2 with 2 outs, runner on first. On deck, Varsho in the hole, Clement versus Gilbert. 4 for 12 with the 333 average, no homers, 3 RBIs, and 2 Ks. 2 Ks, 2 strikeouts. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Batter time. Called by the batter. He's got to kick some fresh holes in that dirt. He's got to kick some holes in that stance. He's got to kick it up a little bit. Kick it up just a little bit. Strikes out on a foul tip, and that will end the inning. End of the first. We've got Naylor coming up. Rosarina and Suarez. Let's go. Let's fucking go. One down. One down. I'll do something real quick. All right. All right. Swinging strike, 82 miles per hour, 82.6. Foul ball. Strikes out swinging. Come on, Naylor. That's 2 strikeouts already, so he's averaging a strikeout an inning. Already not feeling good. Already not feeling good. Where'd my shit go? What is my shit? What's going on? Oh. Called strike ball. Why did it do that? I don't know. But nonetheless, we can fix that. All right. That's what we want. That's what we want. Let's go. Foul off. 1 and 2. Come on, baby. Strikes out swinging. That's back-to-back strikeouts. Come on, Seattle. This is not what we need. Damn it. Not back-to-back strikeouts. Let's go, Suarez. Got Crawford on deck and in the hole. Canzone. Foul ball. Man, they're hitting a lot of foul balls. A lot of foul balls. All ready to start. Called strike. Right in there, too. Right in his hot zone. One of his hot zones. The last two pitches. The one he fouled off. And that. Right there in hot zones for him. Those red spots indicate where he's hot hitting the ball at, and those blues indicate where he's cold. So that's two. Pretty much right in some sweet spots for him. Another ball outside. Another slider. Counts 2-2. Foul ball, split finger fastball. In a hot spot. Come on, let's go. Put it in play. At least get one in play, man. We haven't even got on base yet. Let's go. Oh, fucking called strike. He just struck out the side. He just struck out the side. 3 in a row. 2 swinging and 1 called on strikes. He's got 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. He is absolutely dominating our lineup right now. Absolutely dominating our lineup. This is horrible. This is not a good start. We can't even put the ball in play. This is horrible. Come on, we got to get something. All right, here we go. Come on, we need a 1-2-3 inning. We need a 1-2-3 inning bat here. Let's go. Come on. The pitching is just killing us already through 2 innings. It's already looking like it's going to go. Called strike. We'll take it. Slider in the cold zone. Keep him in the cold zone. Don't right down the middle's the only place he's hot. Keep it out of the middle and maybe we'll be good. Keep it out of the middle. Maybe we'll be good. Let's go. Come on. Keep him on the corners or up. He doesn't have anything up in the zone. He's not cold or hot. So we might try one there too. There you go. In play. No. Four seam fastball. Dalton Varshar reaches on a sharp line drive to center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Official score ruling pending. Dalton Varshar to second. That was an error, maybe. No? Double. He hit a double. Damn it. Official score ruler pending. I don't see an error up there yet. That's official hit. All right, it's a hit. Called strike. All right, come on. Did we get him? Damn it. Reaches on a ground ball. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Come on. Let's go. Fuck. Come on. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Clements on first. Varsho's on second. Nobody out. Called strike. Just gonna try and want to make sure we're as up to date as possible. Ball, swinging strike on a ball way outside. On a ball way outside. Calls a timeout. He's down, no balls, two strikes. Come on. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it, boy. Let's get it. Come on. Strike him out. Oh, come on. Chase that one. Come on. One more strike, baby. One more strike. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Come on. Come on. Strike him out. Foul ball. Come on. One more, baby. We need one more strike. Let's go. They got Kenner, Falafel on deck, and Jimenez in the hole. Come on, baby. Ball in the dirt. What are you doing? Taking it from an 0-2 count to a 2-2 count to a full count? Oh, 2-2. My bad. But still, come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this out. Come on. Hit into a double play. At least get this out and then hit into a double play. We need to get out of this inning without scoring any runs, man. It's too damn early. Oh shit. Hit the deep right field. It's gonna score the runner from third. Addison Berger singles on a line drive to right fielder Dominic Canzone. Dalton Varsho scores Ernie Clement the third. Damn, 1-0 Toronto. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. We need to get the bullpen going already. They made 2 errors on that play. The Mariners made 2 errors on that play. 2 errors in the field. That is not good. It's like they're not even ready to play. Swinging strike on a ball out of the zone. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Seattle. If you're a Blue Jays fan, you're welcome here too. I don't discriminate. 2 errors on that last play, man, to score that run. 2 errors. Son of a. Oh, man. Ball in the dirt. Come on. This has got to be the year we get to the World Series for the first time. It's got to be. I don't even care if we lose to the Dodgers. I just want to get there. Seriously. Can we just get there? That's all I'm asking. Foul ball on a 78, 77 mile an hour splitter right down the middle in the zone. Come on, baby. Come on. Counts 1 and 2. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Toronto's up 1-0. Toronto's pitching has been devastating already. 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. He just struck out the side. 2 swinging and 1 looking. He's on fire right now. In play. That's going to score a run. 2-0 Toronto. On a single to the third baseman. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Toronto's already up 2-0. The bottom of the second. This is not looking good already. It's already looking like we're going to game 6. Or game 7, my fault. This is game 6. We need somebody up in that bullpen right now. That dude's got to come out. Gilbert has got to come out. He had pretty good numbers coming in too. He's only got 1 earned run because of the error, but still, he's pitching them on. And that's not good. Yeah. Julio Rodriguez got the error and the third baseman. So the right fielder, Rodriguez, got the error for Seattle. And the third baseman, Suarez, got the other error on that play that led to them getting that second run. Foul bunt. Trying to get the runners over with nobody out on a bunt to second and third. Smart play. Smart baseball for sure. Let's see if he tries to bunt again. They made a mound visit before that. I wonder what that little... Nothing. Got an 85-mile-an-hour ball. Down low. Up, swinging strike. He's down 1 ball, 2 strikes. He can't strike out. No, that's the update from the other one. The screen's a little ahead. Batter calls timeout. Batter calls timeout. He won't be bunting in this situation because if he bunts foul this time, it's an automatic out. So he wants to at least put the ball. Oh, he struck out. Nice. We needed that. Let's go, baby. Fuck yeah. Excuse my language. Let's get this ground ball into the double play. Let's get this ground ball into the double play. Let's go. Come on. Thank you for whoever has come in and watched. I hope you're enjoying. If you are, maybe hit that like, share, subscribe. I will be doing this more in the future. And if they get to the World Series, I will be doing it through the whole World Series. Ball. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Toronto's already up 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Already up. Another ball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. He's about to walk the bases loaded, which could be a smart play. Who's on deck? Luke's, who's 1 for 1, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 0 for 1. Could be a smart play to load the bases and try to get the ground ball to double play it up anywhere. Or it could turn into a disaster. Like the other night when Seattle got that grand slam to send us to the win. He walked and bases loaded. Bases loaded with 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 out. 0-1 to Luke's on a foul ball slider. Foul ball and a 4-seam fastball almost right down the middle. We just need him to put something in play. We just need something to get put in play. And we can get a double play off of. Come on. Can we get a double play? We need a double play right now. Right here. We need a double play right here. Swinging strike. Struck him out. That'll work. That'll work too. 1 more, baby. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down. We really want to get out of this inning too because we got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck. He is 0 for 1, but still, he's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already averaging a 444 average and a 1.456 OPS in the playoffs. Ball 1 in the dirt. First pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. First pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Oh, excuse me. And now we've got Guerrero Jr. at the plate, which is not what we wanted. He's 6 for 15 with a 400 average. Grounds into a force out third baseman. Eugenio Suarez at second base. Leo Rivas, George Springer out at second. Double play. It's going to take us to the end of the second, folks. Toronto's up 2-0. We got Jamal Crawford, we got Canzone, and we got Rivas coming up. So far, Toronto's pitching has been dominant. Through 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. Can't get much dominant than that through 2 innings with 4 strikeouts. And he struck out the side. He struck out the side in the second. 1, 2, 3. Two batters swinging, one batter looking. So he's on it. His stuff is on it right now. Not good. But yeah, so that's the end of the second. 2-0 Toronto already. Like I said, Seattle's needs to get somebody in that bullpen. They need stat. Gilbert's got to come out now. He does not have it tonight, folks. Gilbert does not have it. I don't know if it's the jitters of being one game away from taking your team to the World Series for the first time, or just the jitters of the game 6, or whatever it is. He doesn't have it. He does not have it tonight. And we need to get him out of there with a quickness. It's going to be a long night for the bullpen, but it's going to have to be done. Otherwise, this game could get out of hand. We're lucky it was only 2. We're lucky they only got 2. And we gave up 2 errors on that second run. That's terrible. That's terrible. Horrible. I really don't want to see a game 7. Really don't want to see a game 7. All right, here we are. Ball 1 high. Crawford, let's go, baby. Let's get on. Need a hit. Put it in play. Put it in play. We need to get this. We need to rattle this pitcher a little bit. Swinging strike. We need to get him uncomfortable. He's comfortable. He's super comfortable. I mean, but how could you not be when you just struck out the side and you got 4 strikeouts through 2 innings? Batters called a timeout on another swinging strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt. He's on, man. He is so on right now. Come on, baby. Don't strike out. Let's go. Let's go. Another ball in the dirt. Full count. Slider in the dirt. 88 miles per 88.8. They just went back to the future with that slider. 88.8, motherfuckers. They just went back to the future. And he walked. Needed that. Hell yeah. I think that's our first base runner all game so far. Because we don't have any hits. Let's go, Canzone. Let's go. We got Rivas on deck and Rodriguez in the hole. Come on. Let's at least get one. They need at least one. They need at least one. They need to get a couple of more hits. They need to put pressure on this pitcher. Some serious pressure on this pitcher. Called strike, 94-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Strike 2, swinging 82 miles an hour splitter right down the middle almost. He's bringing it, man. He's on. Come on, Canzone. We just need to put it in play, baby. We just need to put it in play. That's all we need to do. Ball in the dirt. 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Toronto up 2-0, top of the third. Mariners put 2 errors down in the last inning. and allowed that second run to come in. They possibly may have gotten out of that inning. Strikeout. 1 out. 1 out, 1 on. 5 strikeouts for Toronto's pitcher today through 3 innings. Not even through 3 yet. He's already struck out 5. This dude is bringing it, man. Bringing it. Yay, Savage. He's thrown 34 pitches, 23 strikes. 2.1 innings pitched, 5 Ks, no earned runs. Dominating. First pitch is a strike, 94.3 mile per hour four seam fastball in the cold zone on the bottom left hand of the zone. He's not hot anywhere. He's pretty much cold. Swinging strike blocked. I'm assuming that's blocked by the catcher because it was so low. He struck at a ball in the dirt like he was golfing. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. 1 out. Batter timeout. 2-0. Toronto, top of the third. Jay Savage has been dominating. 35 pitches, 24 strikes, 2.1 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts. Ball in the dirt. 83.7 mile per hour splitter. Surprised he didn't swing at that one, folks, after the way he swung at that ball in the dirt like he's reaching for the sky. Another ball in the dirt, or is that the same one? No, that's a new one. Splitter, 84 mile an hour. Counts 2-2 with 1 out, 1 batter on, or runner on first. My bad. Let's go. Come on. Put it in play. Put it in play or get a walk. This dude's been dominating all night already. Come on. Put it in play. Advance the runner. Foul ball, 93.6 mile per hour, four seam fastball right down the middle. Right in the sweet spot. "38 pitches, 25 of them are strikes. 5 strikeouts. Full count. 82.7 mile per hour splitter. Outside of the zone, up high. Come on, walk him. If he walks him, that'll be back-to-back walks. Maybe his stuff is starting to flurry a little bit, everybody. Maybe he gassed himself out with those 5 strikeouts he's powered down through the first 2 innings. Come on. Let's get a walk. And it's a long fly ball. Deep. Deep. That's gone. Home run. No, not home run. Off the wall. It looked like it was gone. He singles on a fly ball to the right fielder. Crawford to second. So it was a long fly ball. My fault. I thought it was gone. On the screen over here, it looked like it was gone. Long fly ball, though. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Rodriguez to the plate. 0 for 1. Seattle's got a real chance here to at least split that lead. Ball 1, 88.1 mile per hour slider. Outside to the right. Oh my God, I thought it was gone. Oh, I thought he hit a home run. Whoo! Getting shades of the other night. Oh, he tried to pick off at first. Pick off attempt. Failed at first base. If he's leading a little too far, he better not be, because he's not even the lead runner. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Toronto's up 2-0. Seattle with a real opportunity to do some damage to at least split that lead at the utmost. One of their bangers at the plate in Rodriguez, one of their studs, currently 0 for 1. All right, what do we got? What's going on? I thought we should have seen some action by now. What's the deal? Make me refresh. What happened? What's going on? There we go. Swinging strike, batter timeout. Was it really that? It can't be that long of a delay, man. I'm gonna try and refresh it one more time. I don't think it should have took that long with all the new rules. Anyways, counts 2-1, 3-1, 83.4 mile an hour splitter out of the zone. He could be, he could be, and he did. He just walked 3 straight batters, I believe. Hold on. No, he didn't walk 3 straight. Well, he flied. He's flustered or something. He's walked a lot. He's walked 2 guys, 3 guys this inning. Yeah. Now Seattle's got a real chance. Bases loaded. The catcher at the plate hit that big home run the other night, I believe, to tie it up. Got the bases loaded, 1 out. Toronto up 2-0. Seattle's got a real chance. And he just put it in play. Seattle just hit into a double play. Kyle Raleigh grounds into a double play. Son of a bitch! First baseman Vladimir Guerrero to shortstop Andres Jimenez to pitcher Trey. JAYS Savage, Julio Rodriguez out at second. Kyle Raleigh out at first. 3 outs. That's, man, Seattle needed that. That might have been their one shot, their one opportunity. It just might have been it. Yeah, middle of the third, Toronto's up 2-0. We got Kirk coming up 0-1 with the strikeout. Varsho coming up 1-1 with the run, and Clement coming up 0-1 with the run. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Seattle had a real chance there. A real freaking chance. Squandered it. Well, we're going to see what happens. Still plenty of baseball left. There's still plenty of baseball left, but the way this guy's pitching, it's not looking good right now. Not looking good at all. It's looking more and more like a game 7 every day, every inning. CC Sabathia, got to take a break, take a bathroom break. We got an intermission. All right, here we go. Come on, man. First pitch called strike. 79.6 mile an hour curveball, 0-1. Strike two. 93.6 mile an hour four seam fastball in the cold zone. Batter calls timeout. He's probably got to kick some more dirt. He's got to re kick that stance. He's got to get him a nice firm grip in the dirt. Ball three or pitch three, fucking ball in the dirt. Bad. 81.2 mile an hour curveball. Horrible. Grounds out. Third baseman Eugenio Suarez. The first baseman Josh Naylor. One out. One away. Needed that. Needed that. Needed that bad. First pitch called strike. 84.4 mile per hour slider to the far left. Strike two. 81.4 mile per hour curveball. Around the same spot. Flies out to right. 2 outs. Deep fly out. But a fly out nonetheless. 2 outs. 2 away. Let's go. Maybe this pitcher's finally starting to shake off the early inning jitters and cobwebs. Let's go, baby. 2 outs. Let's get this out. Come on. Gilbert versus Gilbert. I missed it. On deck, Barger, 1 for 1 in the hole. Kenner, Falafa, 1 for 1 as well. He put it in play. That's going to be a triple. Ernie Clement triples on a fly ball to left fielder Randy Arozarena. Damn, tripled. Smashed it. All right, we got a runner on third with 2 outs. Barger's at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's definitely got the potential to bring him in, to bring Clement in. First pitch is a 84.9 mile per hour strike, a slider, almost in the heart of the zone. Let's see what his stats are against Gilbert. 2 outs, runner on third. Toronto already up 2-0, looking to do more damage. Addison just homered to deep left or to deep right center field on a fly ball. 4-0 Toronto with 2 outs. Addison Barger just homered a 2-run homer to right center field. I told you we needed to get that guy out. I told you we needed to get his ass out of there. Now the game may be out of reach. We may just let that game get out of reach. Batter timeout. I don't know why he's calling a timeout. We need a mound visit. He's 5 for 15, 333 with no homers and 4 RBIs, I believe is what that said against Gilbert, if I'm not mistaken. First pitch called strike, 94.6 mile an hour, four-seam fastball. 2-run homer by Addison Barger to right center field. Puts Toronto up 4-0 with 2 outs. Clement hit a triple, and then Barger hit a 2-run shot to deep right. 4-0 Toronto. Looking more and more like a game 7. Swinging strike on what looks like a 95 mile per hour four-seam fastball out of the zone. Third pitch is a 77.9 mile per hour splitter ball. Looks like it was close to even hitting him. He probably had to jump out of the way. He probably had to do one of them whoop, one of them little boop. In play, out. 79.2 mile per hour splitter out of the zone that he grounds out to the shortstop. And that'll bring us to the end of the third. 4-0 Toronto, thanks to a 2-out triple and then a 2-out 2-run homer by Bargers to put Toronto up 4-0 at the end of the third on their bid to even up the series at 3 games apiece and push it to game 7. It's not looking good for Seattle. It's not looking good for us right now. It's not looking good. We rally caps already, and it's only the 4th. Rally caps already. It's not looking good, folks. It is not looking good. 4 runs off 6 hits. Seattle's got no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. Toronto's pitching has been dominant up into this point. Dominant. 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. Yay Savages definitely came to pitch today. Definitely came to pitch today. Unlike our guy, who we need to desperately get the hell out of there. Fast and furious. He's got to go. He's got to go. I would hope, and I would expect for him to not come back out and start the 4th. I would really hope he doesn't come out in the 4th. I mean, come on. Granted, he's only counted for 3 of those 4 runs thanks to the 2 errors, but still, he's putting them in play, man. We got Polanco coming up 0 for 1, Naylor coming up 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and a Rosarina coming out 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here we go. The DH Polanco 0 for 1 at the plate. Top of the 4th, 4-0 Toronto. Ball, first pitch is a called strike, 87.5 mile per hour slider. Seattle's got no runs off of 1 hit and 2 errors. Blue Jays, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Second pitch, ball in the dirt, 82.8 mile per hour splitter, deep in the dirt. Desperately need runners on. Foul ball on a 93.8 mile per hour four-seam fastball up high, teetering on the line of being in and out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Nobody on. Nobody out. The DH Polanco to the plate. Fourth pitch is a ball, a splitter, 82.3 mile per hour outside. 2-2. Foul pitch on an 86.8 mile per hour slider, out of the zone. Staying alive. Call the Bee Gees. We're staying alive. At least at this at bat. Come on, Polanco. Put it in play. Get on base. We need base runners, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. We need a base runner. Damn. Lined out to the right fielder. 1 out. Addison Barger, the guy that hit the 2-run shot at the end of the 3rd, put him up 4-0. Flight out to his ass. Yay Savage, 3.1 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, no earned runs. 52 pitches, 32 strikeouts. This dude is crushing it right now for Toronto, completely dismantling Seattle's lineup. Just dominating them right now through 3 and into the 4th inning. Josh Naylor singles on a line drive to center fielder Darton Varsho. Runners on. Got a runner on first with 1 out. A Rosarina, the left fielder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout at the plate. Suarez 0 for 1 in the hole, or on deck. Crawford is in the hole. First pitch foul, 94.2 mile per hour four-seam fastball. Come on, baby. Get a hit. Get on base. Come on. We need something. We need something bad. We need something real bad. Oh, he singled on a ground ball to third baseman. Runners on first and second with one out. Runners on first and second with one out. We've got another opportunity, although we have not been good with runners on base so far today. Because even though we have only 3 hits, we've had more than 3 runners on base thanks to walks. And we had bases loaded at the end of the last inning, couldn't do nothing with it. Got double played right out of there. And we have not been doing good with runners in scoring position. First pitch is a ball, 88.1 mile per hour on the outside. It's a slider. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Seattle. Now's the time. Game's almost half over. You need to cut into this lead. You got to do something. Second pitch is a foul. 87.1 mile per hour slider. Down in the zone. Let's go, baby. 1-1. The count's 1-1. 1 out. Runners on first and second. 4-0 Toronto. This is the second best chance Seattle's had to cut into that lead today after being double played out of a bases loaded situation in the last inning. Third pitch is a 95 mile per hour four-seam fastball up and out of the zone, trying to get him to chase on that one. Trying to get him to chase. 2-1. Counts 2-1. Let's go. Let's go. Counts 2-2 on a swinging strike. A slider, 88.3. Foul pitch in the dirt on a ball, 88.5 mile per hour slider. He's threw 4 sliders this at bat. 4 sliders and 1 fastball. What's he going to throw here? Another slider? He did too. Far away, far and away in the dirt. 89.6 mile per hour slider to set the count full. Oh, it slipped by him. Wild pitch. Both runners advance. Runners on second and third with 1 out and a full count. Seattle's got a real opportunity now. I was going to say that seemed really low. Oh, and he walked. Bases loaded with 1 out. Jamal Crawford to the plate. 0 for 0 with the walk. Seattle's got a huge opportunity to not only cut into this lead, but possibly on a miracle grand slam shot, tie it up. Let's go. Let's go, Crawford. We've got Canzone 0 for 1 on deck. Called strike, 82.6 mile per hour splitter. We got Rivas in the hole, batting 1 for 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. 4-0 Toronto, top of the 4th. Seattle, called strike, 82.9 mile per hour splitter, looking to do some major damage into that lead. Timeout by the batter. 0-2, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases loaded. The last time they had bases loaded, they hit into the last time they had bases loaded, they had 1 out and they hit into a double play. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Grounds into a double fucking play. Second baseman Isaiah Keener, Falafel to shortstop Andres Jimenez to first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Eugene Suarez out at second. J.P. Crawford out at first. 3 outs. They did it again. They fucking did it again, everybody. For the second straight inning. They loaded the bases with one out and hit into a double play for the second straight inning. They left the bases loaded with one out and hit into a double play. That's not going to cut it. That's 6 runners left on base in the last 2 innings with one out. 6 runners on base in the last 2 innings in a one-out situation. To end the third and to end the fourth on their bats, they had the bases loaded with one out and hit into a damn double play both times. Oprah! 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 Ah, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Ah, what are they doing to me? What are the baseball gods doing to me? I can't believe that. 2 fucking innings in a row. 2 innings in a row. One out, bases loaded. Hit into a double play to end the inning. That might have been their best 2 opportunities of the entire game to even put runs on the board. And they couldn't even get one around either time. They couldn't even get one. They didn't even try to bunt. They didn't even try to bunt either in either one of those situations. I mean, why not at least try to bunt at least one in the first situation? At least try. I mean, because the guys swinging the bats ain't getting it done. They're not getting it done on their own. So, man, make them bunt. They probably could have at least got one run on both of those situations. They could have put down a successful bunt. You see, Toronto already tried to do it back in the second when they had runners on first and second with nobody out. They tried to bunt the runners over, ultimately unsuccessful, and had to stop with the bunt attempt. But still, they attempted it. Seattle didn't even try. They could have at least tried to bunt with one out and bases loaded to get one around. They should have at least tried it in that second, that this last time, after not getting anything that first time. They should have took a chance and tried to bunt one over. At least one. I mean, come on. You missed major opportunity to not only put runs on the board but chip into that lead. And 4 runs is a big lead. First pitch is a called strike, 83.9 mile per hour splitter. Ridiculous. Second pitch is a 94 mile per hour 4-seam fastball in the dirt. Oh, up high. Counts 1-1. Bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Toronto. Seattle has swinging strike on a ball low, 80.7 mile per hour curveball. Seattle has loaded the bases with one out in the last 2 innings and double played it out of the inning both times. Grounded into double plays. Timeout by the batter with the 1-2 count. Currently struck out the last time he was up. I think that's the only strikeout. If I'm not mistaken, that's the only strikeout the Seattle's pitcher has today. Fourth pitch is a ball up, way up high. 4-seam fastball, 94.2 mile per hour. Head level high. Counts 2-2. Grounds out to third. Well, to the third baseman who throws him out to first. One out. Lukes is on deck at 1-2, and Guerrero is in the hole. Flies out to center field. 2 outs. George Springer flied out. Two outs. Here we go. Need to get out of this inning clean. Luke's is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. On deck is Guerrero, who's 0 for 2, and Kirk in the hole at 0 for 2 as well. Really need to get this guy out. Come on. Foul pitch on a 95.4 mile per hour four seam fastball right down the middle. Seattle needs to get out of this inning without giving away any damage, any runs. Second pitch is a 79.1 mile per hour splitter deep in the dirt. Almost looks like it bounces off the plate in the image. What are we going to get for pitch number 3? What's it going to be? Another foul ball and another 95.1 mile per hour four seam fastball, this time right down the middle. Same place he put it the last time. Count is 1-2 with 2 outs. I mean, if he's not hitting it, he fouled him. Can we get a strikeout? Get out of this inning. 95.5 mile per hour four seam fastball. Ball. The count is 2-2 with 2 outs. 4-0 Toronto. Bottom of the 4th. He grounded out to the second baseman. We've got Canzone, Rivas, and Rodriguez coming up. Canzone 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Rivas 1 for 1. Rodriguez 0 for 1 with a walk. Seattle's got to get something going. 3 hits, 2 errors, no runs. Toronto 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I hear a game 7 calling my name. Hopefully Seattle doesn't let it get away. Toronto's pitcher, Yee Savage, has been really good too. Really good. Toronto's still throwing the ball around the field. Nope, we're getting ready to start now. Catcher just gave the ball back to the pitcher. Oh, maybe not. Shows the outfield still throwing the ball around. Up, here we go. Canzone's coming to the plate. Here we go. Ball one, 93 mile per hour, four seam fastball out of the zone. Let's go, Seattle. Called strike on a ball that looks out of the zone to me. A 93 mile per hour, four seam fastball. I think the umpire needs to get his eye checked on that one, folks. That doesn't look like a strike to me. Nevertheless, the count is 1-1. 1-2 on a foul tip on an 87 mile per hour slider on the corner. Fourth pitch is a ball, a splitter, way up and high and out of the zone, 82.7 mile per hour. Counts 2-2. Canzone is 0 for 1 with the strikeout. We got Rivas on deck at 1-1, and Rodriguez in the hole at 0-1. Fifth pitch is another ball, 92 mile per hour, four seam fastball. I guess that could make up for the called strike on the second pitch, because honestly, that fifth one looks like the one that he called a ball could have been called a strike, because that looks like it's more on the line. The second pitch doesn't even look like it's on the line, and that fifth pitch looks like it's right on it. He singled to the center fielder. Awesome. Maybe the umpire was fixing his mistake on that obvious call that should have been a ball. All right. Rivas, the second baseman, 1-1, is up to the plate. Rodriguez is on deck at 0-1, and the catcher Raleigh at 0-2 is in the hole. Rodriguez is on deck. Let's go. Runner on first. Nobody out. Can we get some momentum? Can we score a run? Called strike, 93.3 mile per hour, four seam fastball. Looks good to me. Right on the line. Second pitch is a foul. Four seam fastball right in the zone, 93.8. Come on, Seattle. We need to do something here, baby. Come on. We need to do something. Batter calls time. He's got to kick in that spot again. He's got to get them feet set. He's got to fix all that dirt. All those guys in there kicking that shit around. He's got to find his footing. Come on. Strikes out swinging. That's the first out. That is the sixth strikeout for the Toronto starter and pitcher, Ye Savage. 74 pitches, 47 strikes, 4.1 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, no earned runs. He is killing the Seattle Mariners batting right now, just dominating in every shape and form. In play, out. Julio Rodriguez grounds into a double play. I'm not even reading the rest of that BS. So for the last 3 innings in a row, Seattle has hit into a double play to end the inning. At the end of the second, or at the end of the third, and the end of the fourth, Seattle had the bases loaded with 1 out, and both innings hit into double plays to end the inning and get no runs, and then hit into a double play there. 3 straight innings, Seattle's hit into double plays to end the inning. They're getting dominated. This is not looking good for Seattle. Not looking good at all. I think we can already. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. There's game 7 is coming. Going to game 7. Unless Toronto's bullpen after this guy comes out, depending on when he even comes out, because I mean, shoot, the way he's pitching, depending on how Toronto wants to play it, that dude seems like he's got the juice to go at least 2 more innings, which puts him up into the 7th inning. And then you get into the bullpen, which doesn't give you much time. That's the only hope Seattle has right now. That's the only hope we have. It's the only hope we have is that somehow we can rattle this guy for a run or something and they take him out. Or they just take him out and go to their bullpen, and hopefully their bullpen isn't as good as this dude. and we can try to do something. Because right now, the way it's going, Seattle's going to get shut out. And Toronto's just going to keep adding to this lead. It's going to be like that. What? Game 3 when they slaughtered them. It's going to end up being like that. It's not looking good. They're hitting into double plays like that's the way to win the game. Hitting into double plays like that's the way to win the game. All right, here we go. Toronto's back at it, looking to add to that lead. Called strike, 93.7 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball, almost right down the middle. Second pitch is a ball, 77.7 mile per hour splitter. He's got 74 pitches, 52 strikes, 4 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, and 3 earned runs. Because again, that 4th run came on an error to Rodriguez. And Suarez, the third baseman. Vladimir Guerrero just hit a homer on a line drive to left field, 5-0 Toronto. His 6th home run of the postseason. Are they still gonna? It's like Seattle's not even trying. Why did they ever keep this guy in mound visit? But are you gonna take him out? Because going to the mound and not doing anything isn't helping. This guy should have been taken out in the 3rd inning. I don't care who you are. If I was Seattle's manager, as soon as you gave up those first 2 runs, well, as soon as that 2nd run was given up on that error, after all those hits that dude's given up, I'd have had my bullpen going. Ridiculous. Vladimir Guerrero just hit his 6th home run of the postseason on a line drive to left field with no outs. Seattle made a mound visit. Let's see if they actually make a move. This is horrible. Not for me. Well, yeah, for me. Maybe not for all you Toronto fans. I'm not mad at you. I got nothing but love for you. About time. Made a pitching change. Bizardo, right-handed pitcher. Well, let's see what happens now. Maybe Toronto's just clicking on all cylinders in this game tonight. Maybe there's just nothing we can do. We're about to find out. That was the first step. Getting in a new pitcher. Should have been done 2 innings ago. Should have been done well before it ever got to 5-0. Should have been done when it was 2-0. Then it definitely should have been done when it was 4-0. That should have been the sign right there. But hey, I'm not a baseball manager. I don't know what I never played baseball for fucking 15 years. I don't know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't know how to manage a baseball team. Especially in a game 6, which are up 3-2 in the series, never having been to the World Series. Out of the 5 teams that have never won it, Seattle is the only team to never get to the World Series. You're going to make some Bush League BS calls with your pitching staff. In a game, you've got a chance to clinch the right to go to the World Series. First pitch is a strike, 96-mile-per-hour sinker. Just saying, folks, I'd have pulled him in the third, at least in the third. The third probably would have been my breaking point. I'd have watched all those hits go through the first and the second, and I'd have had my bullpen rolling. And I'd have made my mound visit. Like, you get it together or you're getting out of there. That's just the way it is. Sorry, you don't got it today. Second pitch is a foul. Oh, he lines out sharply to the right fielder, 1 out on his third pitch. 1 out. VAR shows up. He's 1 for 2 with a run. And we got Clement on deck at 1 for 2, and Barger in the hole sitting at 2-2, 2 for 2, and he's the one that hit that 2-run homer after Clement got that triple to put him up 4-0. First pitch is a swinging strike on a slider, 83 miles per hour. Man, I can't believe Seattle's fondled their pitching the way they have, especially in the Game 6 situation, being able to 1 win away from going to your first World Series. The starter didn't have it from the get-go. He didn't have it from the jump, and that was obvious through the first 2 innings. He did not have it. No, Dalton Varsho flies out to center fielder, 2 outs. So far, so good with the new pitching. That's what we want to see. 6 pitches, 5 strikes, 2 outs. It'd be really nice to get through these guys, considering Clement, who's up now at 1 for 2 with a triple and 2 runs, hit that triple, and then the guy coming up, Barger, hit the 2-run shot. Be nice to get out of this inning without giving anything up. Seattle needs a big momentum swing right now. Like I said, that pitching, man. Horrible call with the pitching staff. I would have pulled him easily in the third. It'd be either you're done. Give me the ball. Get out of here. You're done. Called strike on a sinker, 95.3 mile per hour. First pitch. Yeah, man. They should have made this move 2 innings ago. He singled into right field. He doubled into right field on a ball down the line. So he's doubled and he's tripled in the game so far, Clement. He tripled on his last at bat, and now he doubled. And now we got Barger up, who the last time he batted hit a 2-run shot. to put them up 4-0 when they were up 2-0. This is not good. Come on. Got to get this guy out. Got to get this guy out. Got to get this guy out. Oh, he flew out to center field. That's going to be the end of the 5th. We got Raleigh coming up 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Polanco coming up 0 for 2. And Naylor coming up 1 for 2 with the strikeout. For 3 straight innings, Seattle has ended on a double play with 1 out. 2 of those innings, they had 1 out bases loaded opportunities and grounded into double plays. They've had every opportunity to not only tie up this game or possibly be winning, and they haven't been able to capitalize on it. They've left 7 men on base in just the last 3 innings alone. 7. And that includes the 2 bases loaded situations where they had 1 out and they grounded into double plays to end the inning. And then the last inning, they 8. What? 8? 8 runners over the last 3 innings they've left on base. They've had more than enough opportunity to be tied, winning, or even just right behind Toronto, and haven't been able to capitalize on any situation. So let's see what happens going forward. If Toronto don't pull that pitcher, Seattle might not have a chance because he's dominating. Seattle can't do anything. 4 hits, 6 strikeouts? I think he's got 6 strikeouts. Yeah, he's got 6 strikeouts. Dominating. But Seattle, every opportunity. They've had every opportunity. Seattle's running out of time. There's not much game left. Not much game left at all. Especially if uh what's his name? The pitcher for Toronto. Yay. Can't even remember. He keeps pitching. Man, yay Savage. Depending on how long he stays in, Seattle might not have a chance. Here we go. Swinging strike on an 82 mile per hour splitter in the dirt. Batter calls a timeout. Called strike, pitch 2. 93.3 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. Third pitch is a 93.7 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. Way up and out of the zone. Way up high. Fourth pitch is a foul on a ball way in the dirt like he's golfing, 88.7 miles per hour. We almost went back to the future on that one. Counts 1-2. No outs. 5-0 Toronto. Seattle desperately needing some offense. Ended the last 3 innings on double plays with 1 out. 2 of those innings being bases loaded. And he strikes out on an 83.8 mile per hour splitter in the freaking dirt. 4 of those pitches were all out of the zone. 1 out. 7 strikeouts for Yee Savage. First pitch is a 93.5 mile per hour four-seam fastball in the dirt for Polanco, who's the DH, hitting 0-2. On deck is Naylor at 1-2, and in the hole is a Rosarina at 1-2. Second pitch is another ball. Outside top corner, 82.8 mile per hour splitter. What do we got for 3? Polanco grounds out the first, 2 outs. Not good. Not good. Not good. 83 pitches, 53 strikes, 5.2 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, no earned runs. Josh Naylor at the plate, 1 for 2 with a strikeout, 2 outs. Rosarina on deck hitting at 1-2. 5-0 Toronto. This is not looking good at all. First pitch is a Josh Naylor homers on a fly ball to right field. Holy shit, folks. Seattle's on the board. Seattle's on the fucking board. Not gonna get shut out. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. Come on. Woo! Let's go. Needed that with 2 outs. Naylor goes yard. Rosarina's up. First pitch is a ball, 93.7 miles per hour in the dirt on the outside. Holy shit. Second pitch is a foul ball on an 88 mile per hour. We just went back to the future on that slider, folks. Rosarina is 1 for 2 with a K. In play, no out. 87 mile per hour slider. Single to line drive to the center field. Little bit of 2 out movement. They couldn't get it done with bases loaded and 1 out. Maybe they can get it done with nobody on and 2 out. We got a mound visit. Brought to you by City. Toronto might finally be going to the bullpen. Seattle might finally be getting to JAYS Savage. But hey, 87 pitches, 56 strikes, 5.2 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, and that home run is his first earned run. The guy's been dominating today. And to be honest with you, if the Blue Jays are thinking the way I'm thinking, it probably is time to take him out. And I probably would, to be honest with you. If that's me in that situation, I'm probably taking him out. Because you just had 2 outs. You only need 1 more out, but you just had 1 guy go yard. You just had 1 guy. Yeah. Pitching change. Louis Varland replaces Trey Yay, Savage. We have a pitching change. Smart move by Toronto. Smart move. Toronto's definitely um, managing better than Seattle has in this game. Because if I was Seattle, I'd have made a pitching change in the third, way before it ever got to 5-0. It would have still been. It still would have been 2-0 when I made the change. When I would have made the change, it still would have been 2-0 for sure. I would not have waited because anybody with a baseball mind, whether you've played it and watched it or just watched it or whatever, could see that Seattle's starting pitcher did not have it. He didn't have it from the jump. He didn't have it from the first inning. He certainly didn't have it till he was taken out. I mean, he gave up 4 runs. He's he's credited with 4 of those runs. 1 due to an error, but 4 of those are his. It also doesn't help though that Seattle did load the bases twice with 1 out and couldn't get any runs around, and it didn't help his cause either. It could have been a lot different had Seattle's offense been able to produce in those 2-inning situations where they double played out of a bases loaded 1 out situation. First pitch is a ball outside, a knuckle curveball, 87.9 miles per hour. Second pitch is a called strike, a 92.6 mile per hour slider, slightly up in the corner. Third pitch is a ball, 97.3 mile per hour four seam fastball up and out of the zone. Count is 2-1. Runner on first, 2 outs, 5-1 Toronto. Seattle desperately needs some more offense. Third pitch is a ball in the dirt, a knuckle curve. 87.4 knuckle curves are hard to control. It's not surprising. They are not easy pitches to control. Fifth pitch is a called strike. It's a full count, 88.6 mile per hour knuckle curve. He got that one in there. Full count, 2 outs, runner on first. What's going to happen? He's probably going to throw another knuckle curve. If I was a betting man. Nope, 99.1 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. That's down the line for a hit. Seattle's trying to score. Trying to score from first. I think he did. I think it's 5-2 Seattle. 5-2 Seattle. Runner on first with 2 outs. Let's fucking go. Eugene Suarez singles on a line drive to first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Randy Arozarena scores. It was right down the line, too. On the metric, it looked like it was so much down the line and it rolled out of the line. 5-2. The count is 1-1 on a 94.4 mile per hour changeup. Seattle has cut the lead to 3. Third pitch is a 98.9 mile per hour four-seam fastball out of the zone. Seattle might actually have an opportunity now with the bullpen to do some damage after Yee Savage dominated through 5 innings. Fourth pitch is a foul ball on a 98.2 mile per hour four-seam fastball on the corner. Middle corner. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on first. 5-2 Toronto. Seattle finally making fifth pitch is an 89.1 mile per hour knuckle curveball in the dirt. Again, those are hard to control, but super effective if you can control them. He walked him. No, he struck out on a foul tip. I thought he walked him. Struck out on a foul tip. Those are horrible. 5-2. Well, Seattle's done a little bit of damage. They've opened the door for a little bit of hope. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. About time to put that rally hat on. Run out of time. Time is winding down on Seattle's chance to clinch into Game 6. Get to their first ever World Series. Can they do it? Can they make another epic comeback? Can they make another epic comeback like they did in Game 5? Only time will tell. But they are on the right track. Like I said, maybe Toronto's bullpen is the key to Seattle's comeback. Maybe they've got that really good starting pitching, but not so great bullpen. What's up, fat butt? I'd let you say hi, but you don't want to get up here. Or could get up here, but you don't want to. Yeah, because you're too fat. All right, here we go. On to the bottom of the sixth. Toronto's up 5-2 and at the plate. Kenner Falafa, the second baseman, 1 for 2 with an RBI. He's 1 for 2 with the .500 average against Barzardo. No homers, no RBIs. He just popped out to the shortstop, 1 out. Jimenez. I'm sorry, however it's pronounced. The shortstop, 0 for 2 with the strikeout at the plate. Springer in the hole or on deck at 0-2, and Luke's at 1-3 in the hole. Seattle's been first pitch is an 82.5 mile per hour slider for a called strike. Seattle's pitching since they brought in Bazzardo has been good. 11 pitches, 10 strikes, no strikeouts, no earned runs, but he's getting the job done. He's already looked better than the starter. Foul tip on an 83.5 mile per hour slider out of the zone and close to being in the dirt. Real close. Let's see if you can get him to chase on another one. See if we can get him to chase. Let's go. Seattle's looking for another epic comeback. Strike him out. Nice. 95.4 mile per hour sinker up in the zone. for the second out. Let's go. That one probably came in at the very line where it looked like it was going to be a ball, and at the last second just said, whoop. He's probably looking for it on the line, like, oh, I'm about to crush it. And then right when he went to swing, it said, whoop. First pitch is a foul tip on a sinker, 95.5 mile an hour sinker, almost in the middle of the zone. He's currently 1 for 2 with the 500 average and one strikeout against Berzardo. He grounded out to the third baseman. That's the end of the sixth. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Berzardo. Way to come in the last 2 innings and keep you guys in it. Great innings the last 2 innings. 1, 2, 3. That one. Coming up, we've got Canzone with 1 and 2 with the or Canzone 1 and 2 with the strikeout. Rivas 1 and 2 with the strikeout, and Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2 with the walk. He needs to get his bat going too. Top of the seventh. Oh, it's rally cap time. It's 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 rally cap time for sure. It's time. You gotta rally cap it up. Get my hair out of my face though. It's getting too damn long. Okay, here we go. Rally caps on. Rally caps are on. Rally cap activated. Rally cap activated. Let's go. It's the final countdown. The World Series, for the first time, is hanging in the balance. Gotta believe. Angels in the outfield, baby. Angels in the outfield. Angels, get Danny Glover on the phone. Angels in the outfield right now. Get him going. Get him going. Call him up. Call up fucking Danny Glover and tell him to get out into the Seattle crowd right now. Get them Angels in the outfield going. We believe, baby. We believe. Come on. We got to get it done. Now's the time. Now's the time. Now's the time. Angels in the outfield, baby. Angels in the outfield. Caw, caw, Angels in the outfield. Woo. Man, let's go. Let's go. Looking for another epic comeback that's going to propel us to our first World Series. Let's get some of that Game 5 magic, baby. Let's get some of that late inning Game 5 magic. Let's get it. Let's go. It's time to get it done. It's time to get it done. Let's not let this get to a Game 7. All right, here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's get something done. Let's get something done. Score some runs. Score some runs. It's too early to vote for player of the game. It's not over yet. Anything could happen in the last 3 innings. First pitch is a knuckle curve deep in the dirt. Second pitch is a ball right outside the zone, 98.6 mile an hour, four seam fastball. If I had to vote now, I'd probably vote for Barger, the guy that hit that 2-run shot for Toronto to put them up 4-0. Damn it. Damn it. Dominic Canzone flies out to the shortstop. 1 out, 1 away. Rivas, the second baseman, who's 1 for 2 with the strikeout at the plate with 1 out. Top of the seventh, 5-2 Toronto. Seattle has left the bases loaded with 1 out, hitting into double plays twice tonight. First pitch is a ball just outside the zone, 99.2 mile per hour four seam fastball. Boy, that's a fast pitch. One ball, no, er, one ball, no strikes, one out. Second pitch is a called strike. Right on the line, right in there, 98.4 mile per hour four seam fastball. That one was so close. That's one of those ones that you look at like you want to hit it, but you're not sure. Like you're like, I think, and I'm not. Another knuckle curve, 87.4 mile per hour. He's throwing more knuckle curve balls than he has strikes, but again, that is not an easy pitch to control. It counts 2-1. Now it's 2-2 on a foul pitch, 98.1 mile per hour four seam fastball, almost right down the middle. 2-2 with one out. Needs to get on base. Needs to get on. Calls time with Rodriguez at 0-2 on deck and Raleigh 0-3 in the hole, who hit the home run to tie it up before they hit the grand slam the other night. Oh, two outs. He's called out on strikes. He's called out looking. Seattle's been Toronto as a whole has like 9 strikeouts. Seattle struck out 9 times in this game between the starter and the reliever. And that's just 2 of them. He's got 2, yeah. G Savage had 8 or had 7. My fault, 7, and then Varland's got 2 so far. Seattle cannot put the bat on the ball tonight. First pitch is a ball, knuckle curve out of the zone, 88.6. Cannot put the bat on the ball. 9 strikeouts. Julio Rodriguez flies out to the left fielder. That's 3 outs. On to the middle, on to the fucking top of the 7th. Or bottom of the 7th. Luke's is 1-3 with the K. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3 with the home run, an RBI, and a run. And Kirk at 0 for 3 with the strikeout. This game's definitely going to 7. Unless Seattle can get their baseball bats out of there and start hitting those balls, it's not going to happen. That is currently the middle of the inning. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Twice they had 1 out, bases loaded. What, the third and the fourth inning, to end the third and the fourth, they had 1 out and bases loaded, and both times grounded into double plays to end the inning. And then in the fifth, they had 2 runners on with 1 out and grounded into a double play. More than enough opportunity to be in this game or winning, and haven't been able to get it done. Now, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd say if we had this guy on the team right now, it'd probably be a whole lot different. But I'm just saying, man, come on, Seattle, come on, baby. New pitcher. Seattle changed pitchers again. Matt Brash replaces Eduard Bizardo. Bizardo did pretty good. He did really good in those 2 innings. He kept us in it. Got Vlad Guerrero Jr. on deck. 1 for 3 with the home run. Kirk's in the hold 0 for 3. Let's go, Seattle. Let's go, Brash. Keep us in it like Bizzardo. Gotta keep us in it. First pitch is a ball, four-seam fastball, high and up out of the zone, 97.5. Throwing some heat, some high stinking cheddar on that one. Some of that high stinking cheddar. Second pitch is grounded out to the second baseman. One away. One away. So far, so good. Here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr., though, who's 1 for 3 with a home run that he hit at his, I think, in his last at bat. Put him up 5-0 at the time. He's got a home run, an RBI, and a run. Here we go. First pitch is another high stinking cheddar, 97.1 mile per hour sinker, though. Some high stinking sinker action there for strike one. That shit said, it said, whoop. Oh, he got hit by a pitch. A 96.3 mile per hour sinker. Vlad takes first base on a hit by a pitch. One out, one on. Here comes Kirk, who's batting 0 for 3. And then we've got Varsho, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI, I believe. Oh, he's got a run. Runner on first. First pitch is a called strike, which looks to be out of the zone to me. 86.5 mile per hour slider. They gave him that one. That looks more like a ball to me. I mean, if we're going by the box metric, anyways. Oh, he singled on a line drive to the center field. Runners on first and second with one out. Toronto's trying to get some insurance after Seattle looks like they might be trying to do something. Runners on first and second. One out. Toronto looking to get some insurance. Looking to put this game away. If they get some runs here, it's call the fat lady. She should be singing. Oh, mound visit. Might be smart. Brash doesn't seem like he seemed like he was only good for a batter. He got that first out, and then that was it. He got that first out, then he hit Vlad, and then he gave up that hit. Might be smart to pull him. You got somebody in the bullpen working, which you should. You already blundered the starting pitching pull. You let him go way too long. What are you going to do? You going to pull him? You're going to leave him out there. Because you got Clement coming up, who's already hit a double and a triple. And then you got Barger behind him, who's already hit that 2-run shot. 87.2 mile per hour slider on the line for a strike. Yeah, you got Clement 2 for 3 coming up. Brash is 1 for 4 with a 250 average, no homers, 1 RBI, and a triple is up next. And then behind him is Barger, who's 2 for 3 with that 2-run shot that originally put him up 4-0. So they've got guys that are putting wood on the ball coming up behind this guy. I mean, he's 1 for 3 with the run, but they've got the two guys that have wild pitch on a ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. scores Kirk the second, throwing error by catcher Kyle Raleigh. Wow, 6-2. 6-2, Toronto. And that's the third error of the night for the Mariners. Wild pitch by the pitcher. Vladimir scored. Kirk went to second. Wow. Varsho struck out. 2 away. Now we got Clement, who's 2 for 3 with a triple, a double, and 2 runs. First pitch is an 87.5 mile per hour slider, way out of the zone. Second pitch, way out of the zone again. Another slider, 86.9 mile per hour. You need to get this guy out of there. You should have took him out on that mound visit, because right before you see, look, mound visit, and then he threw the wild pitch. And then now look at that. Third ball. 3 sliders in a row, 86.7 mile per hour, all way out of the zone. You're about to put the guy up to the plate that hit a 2-run shot already. Are you intentionally walking him? Is that what's going on? Are you really gonna intentionally walk him to get to the other guy? You sure did, yeah. Intentional walk. Another mound visit. Sponsored by Citi. Will they take him out now? Will they take him out now? They need to. Seattle has managed this game horribly when it comes to the pitching tonight. Horribly. I don't even want to give it a grade, because an F just doesn't give you the justice of how bad they've done at managing their pitching staff tonight. I could have done a better job. No way. Especially not in a situation where you're 1 game away from your first World Series appearance ever. You only have to win 1 more game to get there for the first time. Out of the 5 teams that have never won it, you're the only team to never get there. And you're in this position and you fumble your pitching. First pitch is a ball in the dirt, a slider. They left him on the mound again. 87.1 mile per hour slider. That's 5 balls in a row. He intentionally walked the other guy, but still. He intentionally walked a guy who was 2 for 3 with a double and a triple, for a guy who's 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and a run. Insane. 2-1 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. 6-2 Toronto, bottom of the 7th. Another ball, changeup, 89.2 mile per hour. He's thrown 17 pitches. He's only thrown 8 strikes. He's got 1 strikeout and 1 earned run. And they've made 2 mound visits and haven't taken him out yet. Swinging strike, 87.2 mile per hour slider. He finally got that one in the zone. The count is full with 2 outs and runners on first and second. That's what I'm saying. You let a guy throw 18 pitches and only 9 of them strikes and give up 1 earned run with 1 strikeout, and you make 2 mound visits and you keep him in the game. What? What? And then he walks him. Bases loaded, 2 outs. What? What? Pinch runner. Miles Straw replaces Addison Barger. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And if you continue to leave him on the mound, and you are, and he throws another ball, another slider in the dirt, 86.5 mile per hour slider in the dirt, 20 pitches, 9 strikes so far, 2 mound visits, 1 strikeout, 1 earned run. Off a wild pitch, mind you, in the dirt behind the dugout. Flies out to the right fielder. End of the 7th. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Allah. They got out of the inning. It's a miracle. It's a Festivus miracle. He better not come out pitching in the 8th. Raleigh coming up 0 for 3, 2 Ks. Polanco 0 for 3. Naylor 2 for 3 with the home run, a strikeout, and an RBI. He had a solo shot to get him a 1 run. Well, all right, it is a commercial break. Like I said, Seattle's had their bats in there all game because they've had every opportunity to win or be up or be tied. I mean, 2 innings, 2 straight innings, bases loaded, 1 out, double plays in an inning. And in the very next inning, 1 out, 2 on, ground out into a double play. I said that's 8. 8 runners left on in 3 innings that they had opportunities to get across. Pitching change. Toronto changes their pitcher from Luis Varlin to Jeff Hoffman. The catcher Raleigh up 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. He's 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout in his career against Hoffman. Polanco on deck 0 for 3. Naylor in the hole 2 for 3 with the home run. Seattle's got to do it now. They're going to do it. It's the final countdown. Got to have it now. Or we're going to the game 7. Doesn't make me very happy at all. Not at all. Toronto's starting pitching was just, man, Yee Savage was just so dominant. 7 strikeouts. I think he gave up 3 hits, 4 hits, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits through 5.5. First pitch is a 4-seam fastball in the dirt. We're close to it, 95.3. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 8th, 6-2 Toronto. Seattle's had multiple opportunities to be in this ball game and haven't been able to capitalize. Second pitch is a called strike, 95.3 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. Foul ball off a splitter, 88.4 mile per hour. Counts 1 and 2. Nobody out. Batter calls time. It's got to kick that dirt. It's got to kick that dirt. It's got to get that spot. It's got to get that spot in the dirt. All those people down there kicking in. It's got to get himself reset. Fill the hole a little bit, kick it back in. Fill the hole a little bit, kick it back in. Foul tip on a slider, 86.8 mile per hour. Almost right down the middle of the plate. Came up and down. Came from the top end. He had it. He had it. He had it. Swinging strike. Striked out swinging on a fastball. Right on the line. Eye level. Now we got Polanco, the DH, 0 for 3 at the plate. It's not looking good for Seattle. It's not looking good at all. It's looking like we got a game 7. First pitch is a splitter, 89.3 mile per hour ball in the dirt. Seattle desperately needs to score some runs. Ooh, I thought that hit him. Wow. 88.3 mile per hour splitter that looks like it should have hit him. That was close. That must have been real close. You're too close, man. You're too close. Called strike. Outside of the zone, if you ask me. 86.5 mile per hour slider that looks like it should have been a ball. Counts 2-1 with 1 out. Foul ball on a splitter, 88.5 mile per hour. Low and going outside. Low and away. Not to be confused with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman's Far and Away. Batter calls time. That's weird. Come on. 2-2 with 1 out. Desperately need some runners on base. We don't need no home run heroics. We just need runners on. And then start putting the bat on the ball. Foul pitch on another ball outside at 88.5 mile per hour. Splitter again. Another splitter. Another splitter. Fouled 3 straight balls out of the zone. Or 2 straight balls out of the zone. My fault. Both splitters. 88, 89 miles per hour. Counts 2-2. Or, no. Yeah. Foul tip on another splitter. 88.7 or 87.8 miles per hour. High in the zone. 4 straight splitters. 6 splitters and a slider out of his last 7 pitches. 6 of them have been splitters. Struck him out. Horrible. Naylor up 2 for 3 with a home run, a strikeout, and the RBI. Naylor and Rosarina coming up next are the only 2 guys that have 2 hits on the team. They both scored a run. Now with 2 outs, I don't care. Naylor, rip one. Hit another solo shot. Hit another home run. Hit another home run. Get another one. Cut the deficit to 3. Give us a chance. Put one out. Foul tip on a ball high. Flew out. That's it for Seattle's opportunity in the ace. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, folks. Seattle does not have the bats tonight. They've had every opportunity. 2 straight innings with the bases loaded and 1 out. And then the very next inning, 2 runners on with 1 out. And all 3 times grounded out into double plays to end the inning. Eight runners, 8 opportunities to put runs on the board in 3 innings, all in 1 out situations, and couldn't even get one. Couldn't even get one. If you could have at least gotten one on all 3 of those opportunities, with the way the rest of the game went, it'd be 6-5 right now. You could have at least got 1 run on those back-to-back bases loaded 1 out opportunities, and then the following inning after those 2 with 2 on and 1 out. If you could have just scraped 1 run off of all 3 of those opportunities, it'd be a 1-run game right now. But instead, it was 5-0. Had to crawl out of that hole. You let your pitcher go 2 innings way too long to give up more runs than were needed. Yeah, like I said, you should have took him out at the end of the 3rd when it was 4-0. Shouldn't have let him come back out in the 4th, even though he put up a 0, and you shouldn't let him come back out in the 5th when he put that last one out. He should have been out at the 4th, probably even the 3rd, before those other 2 runs came out. Actually, the way he's been pitching, the way he started the game on those shaky pitches where it's just like, nope. Got another pitching change. Finally, they took out Matt Brash, who threw way more balls than he threw strikes, and he threw over 20 pitches, and he threw more balls than strikes. Now we got Vargas in there. Carlos Vargas replaces Matt Brash. Matt Brash was Matt ass tonight. Horrible. That doesn't look good either. Ball way outside, 98.6 mile per hour sinker. Don't know who he was throwing to on that one. 1 ball, no strikes. It's like Seattle as a team tonight, just swinging strike, 97.3 mile per hour cutter. Up in the zone, but in the zone. Flies out to left fielder Randy Arozarena. 1 out. The DH Springer 0 for 3 with the walk at the plate. 0 for 1 lifetime against Vargas. Luke's on deck at 1 and 4. Yeah, he's 0 for 1. No homers, no RBIs, no strikeouts. You got Luke's in the hole at 1 and 4, and Guerrero Jr. in the hole, or Luke's on deck and Guerrero in the hole. 99.3 mile per hour sinker. It looks like it should have hit him, like in the head. That's crazy. That's up there. That's way up there. It's one of those super brushbacks. This dude's already came in, thrown 2 balls, 2 strikes out of 4 pitches. But the balls have been just out there. Called strike on a 98 mile per hour sinker. Another sinker. Must be his specialty. His specialty is sinkers. Yeah, there's a slider. 89.8 mile per hour foul tip. Come on, let's go. Strike a mofo out. We need a miracle. Angels in the outfield. Call up Danny Glover. Tell him to start Angels in the outfield. Struck him out. 2 outs. Let's go. Let's not get the Guerrero Jr. Let's leave him. Let's leave him on deck. It's not like not give him a chance. Vargas is 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Or not Vargas, Luke's. Luke's is 0 for 1 against Vargas with the strikeout. And we don't want Guerrero coming up. He's 1 for 3, but that one was a home run. Swinging strike. Wow, 99.9 mile per hour sinker. The bottom of the zone. He singled on a ground ball to the shortstop. Runner on first, 2 outs. And Guerrero Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3, a home run, a hit by a pitch, and an RBI. Definitely not the man we want to see at the plate in this situation. And if you ask me, I would walk him. I'd feel more comfortable with runners on first and second because you got Kirk on deck who's 1 for 4. I'd much rather face him. Put Guerrero on with 2 outs. But that's just me. Wow, 100.5 mile per hour sinker. He's getting faster. Vladimir Guerrero singles on a line drive to left fielder Randy Arozarena. Nathan Lukes to second. Runners on first and second. Boy, he's throwing that heat, but they're hitting it. They're ready for it. Now we got the catcher Kirk, who's 1 for 4 with the strikeout. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the eighth. Toronto's up 6-2, looking to do some damage to add some serious insurance. .98 mile per hour sinker. Foul tipped. I think that's what they're hitting is that damn sinker, man. He needs to throw something else. It's fast, but they're hitting it. What's he going to throw this time? Hopefully not another sinker, because it seems like they're watching one go by and then they're catching it and then they're taking it. Kirk flies out to the right fielder. That's the end of the eighth. It's do or die time. It's do or die time. A Rosarena's coming up, 2 for 3 with the strikeout and a run. Got Suarez coming up, 1 for 2, a walk, strikeout and RBI. And you got Crawford coming up, 0 for 2 with the walk and a strikeout. Crawford and Rodriguez have been quiet tonight. Rodriguez is 0 for 3 with the walk. Crawford's 0 for 2 with the walk and a strikeout. Seattle just hasn't had it. 2 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for the Mariners. Blue Jays 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. And the pitching, too. Toronto's pitching. E. Savage, the starter, dominated through the first 5 innings. While Seattle struggled and mismanaged their bullpen and their starting pitching for sure. Like I said, it could have been different if Seattle's offense would have done something with those 8 runners on base. They had a chance to score with 1 out opportunities and couldn't get anybody across. It could, even with 1 run in those 3 opportunities where they had bases loaded twice and 2 runners on with 1 out, all 1 out situations. Even 1 run puts them 1 run down, which gives them a lot better freaking chance than being down by 4. Just haven't had it. Bats have been 9 strikeouts, 11 strikeouts, my bad. 11 strikeouts doesn't help either. 11 strikeouts, 3 double plays hit into with 8 runners on base altogether. That shouts you'd be lucky to win a baseball game, let alone the playoffs. Yeah, 11 strikeouts, at least 8 runners left on, and 1 out situations, twice being bases loaded. That's just crazy. Shit's crazy, Joe Rogan. Shit's crazy. Rosarina 2 for 3 with a strikeout and a run. First pitch, called strike, 4-seam fastball, 94.9 miles per hour. High in the zone, but almost right down the middle, high in the zone. Second pitch is a sinker, ball, high outside of the zone, 95.7 miles per hour. 1-1, nobody out. 6-2 Toronto, looking to push it to game 7. Been dominant tonight. Third pitch, swinging strike, slider down low in the corner, 87.1 miles per hour. And it's not time yet. You got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Struck him out. 1 down. Here comes Suarez, 1 for 2, a walk, a K, and RBI. Crawford on deck, 0-2. Canzone in the hole, 1-3. Last gasp. Seattle better hit the bullpen, or the bullpen. They better hit the batting cages hard after tonight. I don't know. Swinging strike on a ball that looks like it would probably been a ball outside of the zone. Outside corner, 86.1 mile per hour slider. Looks like it should have been a ball to me. Another ball. Well, it should have been another ball. 88.2 mile per hour slider. Another slider. This one far and away, unlike Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Old movie. Look it up. Ball spitter, 88 splitter, 88 miles per hour. That one looks like it hit the dirt. 2-1, 1 out. Top of the ninth, Seattle's last gasp. Down by 4 runs. Trying to get to the World Series for the first time. Swing and a miss on an 87.7 mile per hour slider. Going away in the zone. Count is 2-2 with 1 out. Can Seattle make a miracle? Foul tip, 89.3 mile per hour splitter on a ball that looks to me like it would have been a ball outside of the zone. The count could potentially be 3 balls, 1 strike right now. But that's just how close they've looked to him. Instead of a 2-2, it could have been 3-1. Could have been a walk. 88.5 mile per hour splitter low and outside of the zone. Count is full with 1 out. What is it gonna do? He strikes him out. Crawford 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Seattle has now struck out 13 times in this game. 13 strikeouts, 30 at bats, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts. First ball is a ball, 4-seam fastball. Out of the zone, 94.5. Got Canzone on deck and Rivas in the hole, both 1 and 3. 1 for 3. Another ball, 4-seam fastball, high outside, 95 miles per hour. Crawford is 1 for 2 with a strikeout against Hoffman. No homers, no RBIs. The third pitch. Foul tip, 4-seam fastball inside, in the zone, 94.4 miles per hour. 2-1 to count, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Seattle's last gasp. 3-1's the count, 88 mile per hour splitter, far and away outside. 2 outs, top of the ninth, 6-2, Toronto. They've been dominated all night, dominating Seattle from pitching to hitting. Mainly the hitting, and he walks. Mainly dominating on the hitting because the pitching's been horrible and mismanaged on when it should have been out. The starting pitcher should have been taken out at least. All right, so we got a little bit of life. Down by 4, 2 outs. The only time they've produced any type of action or runs has been under 2-out situations tonight. So let's see if they can do something here in what would be the biggest 2-out situation of them all. Can they muster a comeback with 2 outs, top of the ninth, in another epic comeback, reminiscent of Game 5, but even more epic? Like I said, the only time they've been successful when they have been is with 2 outs. First pitch is a 4-seam fastball, foul tipped, 95.1 miles per hour. Hit foul. Second pitch. J.P. Crawford advances to second on a defensive indifference. Looks like he threw a splitter way out. 86.3. Probably hit the back of the wall. Catcher probably couldn't even get to it. 1-1, runner on second. Foul tip on a ball way outside of the zone and an 87 mile per hour slider that he should have let go. The count is 1-2, 2 outs, runner on second, top of the ninth, down by 4. Trying to get to their first World Series in Game 6. Will they do it tonight? Or will they have to wait and try to do it in Game 7? Dominic Canzone pops out to third. Game over. Toronto wins 6-2. That is the final, folks. Seattle. Horrible. Horrible. Gilbert. Mama, wake up. Wake up, mama. Gilbert Grape did not get it done tonight. Gilbert Grape should have came out in the third before those 2 runs popped up. Horrible. No bats. Pitching was awful outside of a couple of relievers. Bizzardo, uh, he held it down, but Seattle's all-around performance tonight, Little League World Series. Little League World Series type of performance for the Seattle Mariners tonight, and they absolutely deserve to lose that game after being in 2 bases loaded situations with 1 out and not producing, and then the very next inning being 2 runners on with 1 out and not producing. And so that's what you get. So, yeah, horrible. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for game 7. Hopefully, we'll get to our first World Series. Still on the hunt. Couldn't get it done tonight. Still the only team to not make it to the World Series, but we've got 1 more game this season to snap that streak. So we'll see. But other than that, I'm gonna get off here. And then if Arc Raiders is still going, because tonight's the last night of the pre-game trial or whatever. If I can get on that, I'm gonna get back on with that here in a little bit. So thanks for watching. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll be back on here in like a half hour, give or take, with some Arc Raiders. So stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Say something nice to somebody. You never know, you might change their life. And till next time.